Hi, my name's Dan Heffernan, and I'm originally from the UK, but now live and work in Dublin, Ireland, with my wife and two beautiful kids. Over the last 20 years, I've built my career in tech sales and advertising senior leadership roles across companies such as Meta, Snap, and TikTok. So I started my career in advertising agencies before moving to the sales side to sell to those agencies. I've led sales teams across APAC and EMEA and worked with the biggest brands and advertisers in the world. The reality is AI is never going to go away. And I think I've worked with many customers that fear AI and they're worried that they'll lose their jobs. But actually, the turning point for me was really understanding that AI won't take people's jobs. If anything, it will take a lot of the heavy lifting and manual work. And again, if anything, it will amplify their work because people can now move on to be more deeper and strategic and do meaningful work in their role. So I heard about Micro One from a colleague that recently joined, and I was really interested. And what really stuck out was that I realized that the best AI models are trained by humans. The importance of humans in all of this and people was so fascinating. We need humans to develop these AI models. And that's what really got me interested at working with Micro One, because I would love to leverage my expertise to help train these models and deliver better outputs for customers. For me, the missing piece was doing meaningful work to people or the community. And I sold ad products and I really enjoy it, but it wasn't really meaningful. Now, thinking that with Micro One, I'm positively impacting the community, the people by developing and training AI models for the better. That's really interesting and that makes me feel good and it makes me feel like I'm doing meaningful work finally. So the more senior I got within my industry, the more it's obvious that it's all about the customer. Customer centricity is key. And no matter what product or service you sell, it's really important that you look through the customer's lens. When I relate this to Micro One, whenever we're doing testing the AI models, we also need to think about the customer. Is this right for the customer? Is this output what the customer really wants? And more times than not, customers want authenticity and real world scenarios or real world outputs. What surprised me about AI training was its complexity. It's not surface level testing. Actually, we go very deep in evaluations. We check for consistencies, we check for edge cases, and really is very much work that I would relate to on a senior level. For me, this isn't just about AI. It's all about doing meaningful work and also being able to spend time with my family. I will never take that for granted. The more senior I've got in sales, the more it's not just about hitting the revenue number. It's about designing frameworks and mitigating any challenges or obstacles. And I relate this to AI modeling because it's really important to put various frameworks and systems in place to ensure that what we're doing delivers good output for the AI model and therefore for the customer. If you're a senior professional with a career like mine, the reason you need to get involved in this project right now is the continuous learning. No matter how seasoned you are in your industry, I guarantee you will learn so much with this project. I describe the Micro One community as truly global and truly collaborative. So I work with people from not only across the world, from Japan to Brazil, but also from different backgrounds. There are people with PhDs, there are people with masters, different specialities. But what's really great is we're all tied to the same objective, and fundamentally it's making AI models better. So I love working with the team. I would definitely refer my colleagues to Micro One, because what I have learned is that all my 20 years of advertising experience and then moving to AI, it's not wasted. Actually, I'm using all my skills that I've learned and applying this to AI to make it better. Now I'm able to leverage my experience to train these models, but doing it in a flexible way so I can spend time with my family as well as learning and developing my career. AI is already changing how the advertising industry is working because it's doing a lot of the heavy lifting, whether it's automating reports or doing any heavy lifting from an admin perspective. It's just allowing people that work in advertising agencies to shift their focus into more strategic and meaningful work. I hope future models will be able to understand nuances better, whether that's cultural nuances or business nuances, just to ensure that we are catering to people and from different cultures around the world. And the good thing is that's why Micro One is hiring experts across the globe and across various industries to mitigate any challenges and nuances. The biggest one for me is how AI can really save time. And I don't just mean that from a business perspective. Yes, it can save time doing manual work and a lot of automated reports, let's say, to allow you to shift your focus on more strategic work. But it can save time so that you can spend time to whatever gives you more energy. Your family, for example. I'm a dad of 2 and I would work countless hours missing bedtime and bath time. And yes, I excelled in my career, but I compromised memories with my children. But now I see AI as a way to save time so I can do what I want to do with my kids, and I can go home and have bath times and enjoy memories. After spending 20 years at the likes of Meta and TikTok, the reason I chose Micro One was simple. Fundamentally, it encourages meaningful work and deeper expertise. This isn't just surface level AI. This is working with systems to train them in order to be better for customers that use it. When I look at the future of tech and marketing through the lens of AI, the biggest shift I foresee is that execution is becoming a lot more automated, whereas human judgment is more valuable than ever.